Hi everyone, this is Shamin, and today I'll share with you one very quick way to use ChatGPT to increase your productivity. And the topic is about work productivity. There are probably two main things that you would be doing for work, and especially if you need to summarize long form content, especially if you are in communications, you're in marketing, right? So recently I had a workshop with SUTD, and many of them are researchers, professors. They have very long articles to summarize. So one quick way to do it is to use ChatGPT or any other form of AI tool, such as Gemini, that is also free for you to use to summarize. So what we do is there are three simple steps. The first step is to look for a long form article. How long, I leave it to you, but you could also look for a very long Straits Times article. But Straits Times, usually they are already writing it in a way whereby it's quite, their headers are quite good, but you could always try. Okay, so look for a long form article. Step 2 is to identify 3 objectives. So I give you an example here. The key objective for me is to ask ChatGPT to write an attractive headline, identify key points and summarize. 3 is to write a short description under 50 words for each point. Of course, you could always tweak this prompt. You don't have to stick to this prompt. I'm just giving you an example. Okay, so after you have the output, you could always improve on it. So let's try together. I'm going to jump over to SUTD's website. But if you think about it, if you want to recreate this post, this web page as a infographic, it is relatively long. Okay, so let's just try this since we are already here. I'm just going to copy this text. All right, of course, remember to credit whoever you got the content from. Okay, so this is ChatGPT. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that I have a long article and I would like you to summarize the content concisely, making the key headers an attractive headline. If 50 words is too much, you can reduce it. Okay, and then you paste it. So what I do is once I'm done pasting it, I click on enter and they would actually give me the output, and it is very fast for ChatGPT. All right, I could copy the same prompt over to Gemini as well, and the output will be not 100% the same, but you would see relative similarity. Okay, so you can see here, it says commitment to ethical standards. This could be my title. If I don't like it, I could always say, can you improve on this title? Like a hook, right? So let's see what they say. Uphold excellence, our commitment to research integrity. That's much better, right, than commitment to ethical, because if I'm SUTD and I'm creating this content as a blog post like they did, or I'm actually doing it like a social media infographic, this would be really helpful. So you can see that they have concisely, and you can read it, double check it. If it's good, you can use it. All right, so I think summarizing is a really, really effective way to use ChatGPT for work. And sometimes you have a very long article. So let's try to find something that is longer. All right. Okay, but because of the let me just copy my prompt. You don't have to type please. Participants always ask me, do I have to type please? But it's just a habit, right? Otherwise, when I write things and I may sound rude in the end. Okay, so this is a relatively long article, right? Okay, so no headers as well. So let's see what ChatGPT can come up with. Okay, so I just summarize the following below under 20 words. All right, so it might seem like a double, but I think it's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to click enter. Okay, there is a maximum word count limit, but don't worry about it. I think if it's maximum, you could always ask ChatGPT to wait for part 2, and they would actually tell you that, thank you, I'm waiting for part 2, and you can paste part 2 in. So these are some ways to go around it. So you can see here, predicting potential problems of persistent plastic particulates. And these are the subheadlines. Okay, very concise. So I think you could use ChatGPT to summarize content quickly, pull these things out for your infographics, for your business presentations. One very useful hack to increase your productivity rather than you have to spend so much time reading the article, and at the end of the day, you have to summarize, do a word count, things like that. Sometimes their word count may not be accurate, but I think with their new version, it has been better. It has been better. All right. Another way to increase your productivity before I end this video is that ChatGPT is really good at writing emails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask ChatGPT to write an email for me. With this recent content, they can remember. So I'll say, I would like to write an email. Let's say I would like to write to the minister, to the ministry's formatted. Okay. So this is just a very simple prompt. So this is what we call prompting. So I would like, what is your objective? I'll write to write an email to whom? To the minister. If you, let's say you like to write an email to parents, you can say parents. If you like to write an email to your clients, etc., you can change accordingly. All right. And what do you want to do? So you see here, they're really good at emails. I think it's a bit long. I could add another prompt to say, can you please shorten it? All right. So sometimes these are ways to very quickly come up with something, and then you can adjust and edit it accordingly. And this saves you a lot of time. Imagine if I have to sit down and write out this article, this email is going to take me at least 30 to 45 minutes without even like doing a proofreading. All right. So I hope that these two things are helpful for you and increases your work productivity. If you'd like to find out more about ChatGPT, although we have a one-day workshop, I'm going to launch a 1 hour, 30 minutes crash course over Zoom on PTIX. But of course, if you like to bring us in for a corporate or lunch talk, do reach out to us accordingly. Our email is workshops@skycrm.asia, which will be added in the captions and comments as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you in my next video.